Hey Moon Magic family, welcome back to the channel. It's a bit of a rainy day here in the UK, although it does look like we might get a few bursts of sunshine as well. Welcome back, all of you who are following these readings. Now, this is my weekly reading that I post every single Sunday morning. We are asking today for a message from Spirit, from your Spirit team, about really what they wish to tell you about, a message for you right here and right now. What is it that you need to know? And also we are asking them to give you the heads up for the coming week. So it's a real here and now reading to help you to navigate. I'm seeing this here for reading one, pile one. So really this is about what you need to know right now, information to help you to navigate the coming week. They are timeless readings, so even though I know some of you, and thank you so much, are following these every Sunday, for anyone that's new to the channel, or if you just have come across this, you know, weeks after it's been posted, you will always find the right reading, I always believe, at the right time. So they are timeless readings as well. Now what we're doing is drawing 3 cards together. I'm seeing this card. And we have 2 cards coming through here, lovely. So we're drawing these 3 cards. I'm going to draw some runes as well, and also a charm just for the guiding in. So pile 1, you have the Pied Piper, Guide of Wands. This is your card. Reading number 2, you have Cinderella. Okay. And reading number 3, you have the Emperor's New Clothes. Okay, very interesting cards. I'm super excited to be doing these readings. There is such a electricity in the air today here. Really interesting energy around. It's buzzing, it's literally tingling and buzzing. And you know, this happens sometimes despite it being a rainy day. It's almost as if the water is carrying electricity, which of course it does. Okay, so reading number 1. Oh, it's really interesting. I'm hearing that we're to use 3 runes for each one. So reading number 1, you have the rune of initiation, you have the rune of separation, Othella, and then you have the rune of defense. Okay, this is Awa's defense. Okay, wow, 3 runes. How exciting. Okay, reading number 2, pile number 2, you have the rune of protection, you have gateway, the rune of gateway, and you have the rune of joy. Okay, how very interesting. These runes themselves tell a story. Then we have, we have, for reading number 3, pile 3, we have the rune of fertility, the rune of breakthrough, and the rune of the spiritual warrior. Wow, very exciting. Okay, let's do a charm, and then I'll pause the video just for a few moments so you can take as long as you need to tune in with whichever reading or readings is speaking to you. I always think trust your intuition. It's why I say they're timeless readings. You can always find the right reading whenever you need to. You know, just go onto the main channel and check out the videos, scroll through, find what's right for you. But interestingly enough, sometimes, you know, sometimes it is more than one pile that speaks to us, and you know, that can relate to different areas of our lives, different situations that we're in. Okay, so I have 3 charms, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so for reading 1, we have the flamingo. You see that? I think so. I hope the camera is focused enough on that for you. So we have the flamingo. Then we have the beautiful leaf for reading number 2. It's a particularly ornate leaf, I always think. It's gorgeous, gorgeous charm. And then for reading number 3, we actually have the butterfly. Oops, let me bring that into camera. Here I am showing it to you and not putting it near enough the camera. My apologies. There we are, reading number 3, the butterfly. Okay, Okay, beautiful souls, I will leave the video running for a few moments. I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Beautiful. Reading number 1, people, welcome to your reading for this week. A message right here and right now from Spirit. And what's happening this week for you? What are we seeing? Now, this is just intriguing me beyond measure. Now, the Guide of Wands in a traditional tarot pack, this is actually the Queen of Wands. What I'm seeing already here, with the rune of Perth, of initiation, this is like, it's almost like there are unseen forces at work. There is an initiation, a rite of passage, a gateway, a pathway being opened for you. I feel like with Othilla, the rune of separation, you're being asked to sort of like shed a skin that no longer fits you, wear a different coat, but this coat is one that is you. It's like, this is like walking to the beat of your own drum, prioritizing something in your own life that is absolutely, completely and utterly right for you, even if it challenges either some rigidity or some perspectives that other people around you have been holding, a perspective of what you should or shouldn't do. With the rune of Awaz, of defense, I mean, this rune speaks of, again, moving through and beyond something, taking right action. I feel like you are going to be experiencing this week. It's almost like a simultaneous process of both letting go and walking forwards at the same time. Now, we need to draw cards in order to really see what this is showing us. With the flamingo charm, I do see you guys as being quite resilient this week, actually. It is as if whatever's going on, and there may be a series, we're seeing these little figures here, there may be, it's like something in you, your heart is calling to do something, your soul is calling you to do something, to follow something through. And yet another part of you, you know, maybe there are previous sort of more fixed messages that you feel you're either obliged to do or should be doing. But there's definitely a distinct letting go while simultaneously moving forwards process going on. And I do see it as a process rather than a single event. You will be very resilient within this. I don't think this is a series of circumstances that you're going to wobble over, because I think it's going to be so clear. It's compelling. That's the word I'm looking for. It's as if a part of you will feel compelled to follow a particular pathway or route or direction, whatever that may be, and something that might previously have clung to you or gotten in the way, it's kind of like, actually, there's a sense of, no, not doing that anymore. And what's really interesting is there's a massive sense of excitement about this. This doesn't feel like it's hard work. It feels like it's natural. And there could even be a leaving behind of, I think, whatever you're letting go of, whatever skin you are shedding, whatever coat you've outgrown. We've got these caterpillars here. It's like the caterpillars move into their chrysalis form, that it's just not possible to do anything else. It has to be that way. There is a compulsion about it. It's the right thing to do for you. It's very, very, very unique. It's like you singing your own song, walking to the beat of your own drum. It feels very celebratory. It doesn't feel difficult, even though there could be a sort of a minimal, and I'm using that word very thoughtfully, a minimal toing and froing in that sort of process of, actually, I'm not doing that anymore, I'm doing this. And it does feel like it's minimal because it's so compelling to move forwards, and it feels very joyous to be moving forwards. There's a really joyous outcome. We have the butterfly here. It's like entering a new stage that's getting you to the end goal in some way. So I'm seeing a very distinct sort of series of happenings this week, and this of course will be applying to your own unique individual circumstances. So let's draw some more cards. I'm going to draw a spirit animal guide for you. I am actually seeing this one for you, and an angel card as well. I'm actually seeing that one. Oh, if I can try and reach that one in, thank you. And we'll use a Rumi oracle as well. I was really drawn to these when I was in my preparation phase for the readings. Here we go. This is yours. Okay. And then we'll draw from a couple of tarot packs as well. Okay. First card, wow, hummingbird miracles. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Wow, angel of success. I mean, look at this. Look at these cards, the energy of these cards. I did say to you, it feels really celebratory. Really, really celebratory. And we have the card of trust as well. A figure dancing here in this incredible circle of energy. So, beautiful souls. My wonderful, wonderful pile number 1. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be quite easy for you in a sense. There will be a process of letting go, but it's so celebratory. It feels so right. That little toing and froing bit that I spoke about is to do with trust. You know, when you take a step forward to something you really, really want, and in your heart of hearts, you just know it's right. And yet there can be that little wobble. Maybe it's a day when you're feeling a little bit tired physically or tired emotionally. You can have that little niggle, should I, shouldn't I? And actually your reading is really saying yes, yes, yes. Angel of success. What you are moving through and towards is not just benefiting you. I feel like you're radiating. I really do. You're radiating something. The gorgeous thing is as well that whoever or whatever you are shedding, that skin, there'll be a kind of a circle that sort of takes the joy right back, or the learning right back to the origins. So if there was, let's say, a thinking pattern that came, let's say, from a family system, just as an example. I mean, the Pied Piper, this is what this card is about. It depicts the Pied Piper came into a town that had a problem. They were inundated with rats. They had a problem, and he made a deal that he would, you know, play his pipe and take all the rats, you know, away from the city or the town, and the townsfolk agreed, and they entered an agreement with them, and then they kind of welched on the deal. Basically, they didn't go through with what they had said they would do, and as a consequence he then played his pipe, and all of the children followed him, actually. And so the townspeople, with the exception of one little disabled lad who remained, and there's a whole story which I will not go into in too much depth. Many of you may know this, but many, many, many years later, a band of gypsies returned to the town, and the townspeople believed that these gypsies were their children returning. So something went a full circle, and the townspeople had learned from the lessons of, you know, not really being completely, well, they weren't really honest. They welched on the deal. So we got this little hair of fertility. I'm just going to move that charm there. You see, we have this hair of fertility, although these little children, all with butterfly wings, actually angel wings, are all dancing here. We've got this hair moving in the opposite direction. I sort of feel what we're being shown here is that your ability to hold joy and to move forwards and embrace what is right for you wholeheartedly will actually loop back as a role model or as a learning curve that will affect far more than just you, and ultimately affect people or circumstances that are connected to the origins of whatever it was that previously was clinging to you. I hope that's making some sense, but I am seeing this ultimately an amazing loop back. And it is, we do see this sort of wobble sometimes, I think. When we start to move forwards, we embrace something that just feels incredible, and then there's a, oh, this might not work out, or oh, will it go wrong, or, you know, and actually I'm seeing you really push through that. I'm seeing you systematically push through those kind of barriers, and actually doing it quite easily, which is just heavenly. There's a real sense of celebration here. Stunning. I think this is going to be a gorgeous week for you, reading number 1. Let's ask for more information. Let's draw some tarot cards and see what else we are shown. May we have information about the message that is coming through for reading number 1 right here, right now, today, please. And may we also please, okay, I'm going to do those 4, and I also want to have a look at what is on the reverse card here, 5 of Cups. Okay, so this is what we're shown on the reverse. Okay, this is interesting because I feel here the 5 of Cups, this is the you letting go. That sense that maybe you have previously either experienced betrayal, or someone welched on the deal, or what you were offered wasn't quite what you got, or somebody who should really have stepped up and delivered didn't. And it's kind of like there's no need to linger anymore. It's real, it's there, you can see it for what it is, which makes your moving forwards far, far more easier. Because when you can see that something really wasn't quite right, however big or small that was, when you have a clarity as to what wasn't right, it makes it much easier to sort of move along and say, do you know what, that wasn't working for me, I'm therefore moving along. And what do we then have? We have the 4 of Swords. How interesting. How very, very interesting. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. And yes, we have the Fool card. How beautiful. We have the Fool. We have the Magician. Ha. So this feels very empowering. This is an empowering week. But also part of the empowerment is the joy with which you move forwards. I want to say in real terms, something that was quite practical. It could have been to do with a job, or something that was promised to you financially, or whatever area of your world. It could have been like the provision of something, your health, your well-being, even care. If we're talking a family system, that you're sort of relinquishing some of the patterns connected to that because they didn't deliver. Someone didn't step up and deliver, or a circumstance didn't deliver. If you bought a product, it didn't deliver. It didn't do what it said on the tin. And this is the point where you're like, do you know what? I can really see this. I'm not going to let this bother me anymore because I can really see it. I have a clarity here. It's kind of like the penny drops. And these things click into place and you're like, do you know what? That's not for me anymore. I just can't really do that anymore. There's far too much life and joy and excitement in the world for me. It's like you make a conscious start again. You make a conscious choice to choose a pathway of success rather than be limited by something. Now, it does mean that you step into the new a little bit. Okay, the Fool, there's always that feeling of both excitement but risk. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I'm doing something differently. How is this going to be? Honestly, this is truly working for you. Really, really, really working. Honestly, if you have a wobble in the week, bookmark the page, come back to this reading number 1, people, truly super souls. If you find yourself having one of those moments when maybe you're a bit tired, or a bit emotionally charged by something, and therefore your kind of emotional resilience is feeling slightly lower, even though you just know what you want to do. Just check in with the reading again, bookmark, work out the timing of this moment and come back to it. Because this is absolutely perfect. The timing is perfect for you to systematically this week just push through those little stages of any kind of resistance or reticence, and really, really rise up. I just feel everything is going to be, it's like the movement, even in the magician here, even the magician's beard here, it's got movement in it. The wind is taking it, and we have the affinity sign just above his head, the snake here of transformation. Yeah, stuff is moving with you to support that road of success today. If there's a primary message, it's really of, I think, both reassurance to let you know that it's like letting you know, I think Spirit is letting you know, your spirit team, letting you know that this is most definitely the week to kind of push through any of those blocks and to do it kind of step by step. You'll kind of be shown, and really the energy is absolutely 1000% behind you to that pathway of success. I mean, it just feels almost quite elated actually by the end of the week. Really absolutely gorgeous. Let's draw a few more cards for you, reading number 1. I'm loving your reading, super loving it. Okay, look at this. We have the card of strength. Beautiful, beautiful card. And this card I'm seeing, how interesting. We have the 9 of Swords. How interesting. Okay. Lovely, the King of Wands. And I am just going to look at the card on the back. The Magician again. Look at this, the Magician again. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Things are happening for you this week. Lovely pile number 1, people. Okay, things are happening for you. What I'm seeing is, very specifically here as well, this is that movement through something that's, this has been bothering you for a long time. This has been the bit that's been clinging, it's been plaguing you for a long time. For some of you, you may have had a gut feeling that there's a situation, a circumstance. Where can I place this? I'm just going to place the Magician just up here, maybe between these two beautiful cards. Okay, I feel there's been a situation where you either couldn't see forwards clearly, maybe there were too many choices, or the choices weren't being made clear to you. This has been bothering you, plaguing you almost. Something has been plaguing you, niggling at you for a long time, taking up far more headspace than it ought to. And I do feel for some of you, you didn't have all the information. Now this won't apply to everyone, but for some of you this will. It's this someone who welches on the deal, someone who doesn't really deliver. There's been an appearance of something being sort of okay enough. And it won't be for all of you, but there is a sense of betrayal here. You finally see something with clarity. The penny drops, something makes sense to you. You can see that you've been tangled in something that was kind of unnecessary. It may even be something comes along and the penny drops and you can see how some childhood pattern or limitation was playing out for you. And it's caused you to almost welch on the deal with yourself. You haven't actually stepped up when you've really wanted to. Something's held you back. For others, really, maybe somebody you see with real clarity that somebody offered you something, but they didn't really offer you what it actually was. It comes to light and the penny drops. As I said, money, career, home life, friendship, someone not being really honest with you. Provision of care even, somebody should have stepped up and didn't. Maybe even a pattern of childhood where actually the people who should have been looking out for you didn't look out for you. And you learn to become very you know, self-reliant, but in a way that locked you into a particular place. Either way, however this is for you personally, this is the point, and this is your message from Spirit Team. This is a week when the energy is primed to support you, not only to see with clarity, but to act upon that level of awareness. It will feel a bit risky because you're doing something different, but my goodness me, the empowerment. Look at I said there was movement in this Magician card. Even his beard is moving. And look at the movement in this card. I mean, wow. It's time to make it happen. It's time to shed those skins. It's time to move beyond something that might previously have held you back. King of Wands, we're seeing you absolutely moving through and beyond something, fired up. This is just success, success, success this week. It could be something in your world that is very, very visible. The results could be very visible. I suspect for most of you, it is a much more personal space of success. Okay, it's something that really, really matters. But there will be a full circle where it becomes visible in some way and benefits, I think, others. It resolves something. But for some of you, it will be visible. But even if it is at the root of that, the real transformation this week is from within. It's so celebratory. It's gorgeous. And you have that strength and resolve because you understand something with clarity. You have a strength and a resolve to move through and beyond elements that have previously been holding you back. And this is success, success, success. It's gorgeous. Reading number 1. I am sending you beautiful souls, all the love in the world. I shall be raising a glass to you this week, I think, because that's what it feels like. And it's awesome. Wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you for joining me today. I do post these weekly readings every single Sunday, and thank you so much to all of you who follow them. I also post a pick a card reading on Tuesday and Friday and some shorts in between. If you want to make sure you never miss any of my readings as soon as I upload them, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. And I'm not able, I'm afraid, to offer any private readings at the moment. Thank you to those of you who have been asking me. I do give away a free private reading. If you scroll down through the description box, and indeed also, you know, the pinned comment where I've put the timestamps and also listed all the cards that I use, you will find various links in there. And one of those links will actually take you to it will take you to a place where you can sign up to my subscriber email list. It is a subscriber offer, and those names on that list, my colleague draws a name out of the hat every month, or 2 names, and one person gets a free private reading and the other person gets a pack of my oracle cards. I haven't used them in today's readings, but you know, do check them out. Do add yourself to that list if you want to be in that prize draw. Thank you all of you for joining me today. This looks to be really quite an extraordinary week for you. So I am monumentally grateful for the messages that come through, and I always trust they reach the right people. And I am just, I'm celebrating with you. So because it's absolutely, this feels so magical. It's moving through these things with ease, and that's such a joy. Tons and tons and tons of love to you, my wonderful pile number 1 people. Beautiful. Reading number 2, welcome to your reading. So what does Spirit want you to know about right now? And what's happening in your week? Now, I am seeing such a lot of information already in your reading. Now, the card of Cinderella is actually the card of the moon in a traditional tarot pack. We see the moon here. And in this particular portrayal of the story, there's quite a lot of detail to do with a tree, and we have a leaf here. And in this particular story, Cinderella's mother has passed away, and her dad has remarried, and so she has a stepmother and some, you know, not very nice sisters, and she's sort of designated the place of a servant, and she's not given any of the privileges of being a member of the household. And her father is has gone away, and she had requested, I think her sisters had requested a gift of jewels and stuff, and she had requested just a branch from a tree, a twig from a tree, and she'd planted it on her mother's grave, and it had grown. And this is the point really, this which was shown in this particular card, when it's kind of like Spirit, her mother, comes to the rescue. It's as if a leaf falls from the tree. Something comes to fruition. She's brought a gift. Things are really, you know, not good at all for her in her world. And a gift is delivered that enables her to move through and beyond her present circumstances. Okay, her circumstances, I would say, of obviously being designated a servant, a slave, put down, persecuted, all those kinds of things. And so it's very interesting. I do feel there's something of a turning point here for you. We have the rune of protection. This is your first rune, Algiz. Now, the rune of protection actually does speak of transitionary periods. And what I do primarily feel it is voicing in your reading is actually that you are protected. You are being protected, and I will just voice really clearly, you are being protected, and there are people on the other side walking with you at this point in time. The message is coming through so loud and clear, and that is a primary message for you. I think there will be several in this reading. Now, something is going on around you that will require you this week, ideally, to kind of like wait so that you can see clearly before taking action. So some kind of information coming to you that requires review. My apologies. Requires review. You're needing to kind of press the pause button. Don't collapse yourself into the emotionality of it, but sit, and this is a week when, you know, sometimes a reading will call you to action. The action in this reading is non-action. Okay, so this week, clear message from Spirit. Firstly, that someone is from the other side, or people on the other side are absolutely walking with you, protecting you, bringing you messages, bringing you a gift of something you need in order to help you kind of step through a gateway in your world. Now, this is not a time to look for the gateway. It is a time to be still and be shown it, okay? What we also have is an assurance of that transition coming, that outcome coming to you. The rune of joy is magnificent. This is Wunjo. Wunjo is like restoration. So curiously enough, not only do I think you get a magnificent end result somehow through this week, a transition occurs, you step through a gateway, but for some of you, you may even find that your position has been restored, because kind of that's what happens with Cinderella. Her position as a cherished and loved person is diminished, tainted, betrayed, whatever, and then her position is elevated to even bigger, better, more amazing than it ever was before. So, and of course a gift comes to her in the gift of clothing to go to the ball and glass slippers, and the glass slippers end up being the way in which her kind of, in this story, the prince finds her, but the outcome, the positive outcome that lifts her and removes her from her circumstances, changes her circumstances. This is the story that we're being shown here with these runes as well. So something that I think for some of you has felt really quite challenging, a bit unbearable. Maybe you've been diminished by somebody. Not quite sure what that will be for all of you, but something is coming into you that will, like a gift, and that gift will prove to be kind of the key that can open the door for you. So that we're being shown, along with the protection. Let's draw cards and see what else we are shown for beautiful pile number 2 people. Okay, my lovely pile number 2 people. What do we have here? There is your card. And lastly, one more. We'll look at these oracle cards first. Yes, that is yours. That's what I'm feeling. So your spirit animal guide, oh wow, unicorn. infinite possibilities. Look at the light coming through and the direction forwards with the butterflies. You are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirits of the light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. This is you being transformed. This is something coming into you that has been an area of darkness. Maybe you'll be given a sign, you'll be shown something. But I think for some of you, literally a physical opportunity will come that will open a gateway for you. Angel of soulmates. Wow, okay. Now, for some of you, what I'm going to say, and look, we then have the card of treasure. Oh, I'm feeling this in my heart. Oh, wow. Beautiful pile number 2 people. Someone is coming in, I feel, to assist you. I feel like you come, it's like, you know, when you meet someone and you come home, you feel like you've come home. And this could be, you know, it could be an intimate partner. Someone you already know who shows up and rocks up and you just think, wow, I could not have done without you. It could be a neighbour, it could be a friend, it could be a work colleague. But whatever this is for you, literally physically someone is coming in. I knew there was going to be a gift, but I think it comes in the form of a person. This is a soulmate. They've come to assist you. Soulmates come in many different shapes and sizes, I think. A soulmate, as I see it, is a relationship, a person who comes in at an ordained time because both of you have agreed that you're going to do this. You're going to help one another. It could be you rocking up to help someone, or it could be someone coming to help you. It could be an intimate relationship. That could well be a possibility for some of you, and it's beautiful. Look at the union of these unicorns. For others, it will be someone just walking alongside you who's come in to support a particular circumstance that needs to be shifted and changed. Bringing you the coat that you can now wear, the clothes, the golden slippers, the glass slipper. Beautiful. This is a week when I think someone is coming in, and it's not about you supporting someone, it's about someone supporting you. That's really, really clear. You are loved, you are supported, and literally someone is coming in. Loving it. Oh, it just feels so... I can't even just say warm and fuzzy because it's way more than that. I'm just feeling this in my heart. Let's draw cards. Let's draw tarot cards for you, my beautiful reading number 2 people. What are we shown? What is the message? What is the information for this week for reading number 2 people? I want to have a look at the card on the reverse of the pack too. Okay, 4 of Wands. Oh. Okay. The 4 of Wands can sometimes indicate a marriage or an engagement. You know, we're seeing you walking up the aisle. You know, actually... for some of you, this really could be intimacy. It could be the love of your life, as that soulmate connection. Maybe someone in an existing relationship seriously decides to propose, or somebody actually comes into your world if you're searching for love, or someone you've been in a relationship steps up and truly tells you how they feel. But I actually do think for some of you, this will relate to intimacy, to love. For others, it will be someone coming in with exactly what you need. I mean, walking alongside you. We can transform something. We can take you into a new phase of life. If we get engaged or get married, what do? We're stepping into an entire new phase of life, a new chapter, new surroundings. So one way or the other, this is someone who leads the way for you, supports you. Yeah, if you're single, it could be someone who then actually introduces you to the love of your life. But one way or the other, someone is coming in. This is what we're seeing. Someone coming in to assist you, to walk with you. There's such a purity here. It's a treasure. This person is a treasure. Okay, 4 of Swords. Oh, I'm loving this. So we have the 4 of Swords. This came out in reading number 1, interestingly enough. 4 of Swords, this is gateway. This is pausing. This is reflecting. This is not having to make it happen. Get out of your own way. That's what I want to say. Beautiful reading number 2. people, get out of your own way. If your head gets in the way, put it down. That's what's coming through. How absolutely delightful. Two of Cups. I mean, here we are. Celebration, relationship, love. I mean, this is what is brought to Cinderella through these beautiful glass slippers. Oh, wow. We have the Ace of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Oh, this is just, look at you bathing in the moonlight. Look at you bathing in possibility. Nine of Cups. I mean, this is really joyous, contentment. God, stuff just flowing in, coming to you. I think this connection is going to get you to really think about something very differently, to see it from a different perspective. Literally, for some of you, if you didn't believe in possibility around some area of your world, this connection, this soulmate, this person is going to, by the very nature of their being and the realness of the circumstances, this person is going to shift your perspectives and make you believe in possibility. It's what we're seeing, almost as though you have to get out of your own way, not allow any of that head stuff to get in the way. This person is coming in to assist with that. You'll have a clear state of mind here. Things that maybe previously caused you to have a conflict are no longer conflicting. You can pause. You can look at this element of kind of gateway in this reading. This person is sitting really still, patiently, solidly, choosing to listen to the actual real experience. If you've been betrayed, let down, hurt, whether that is in a personal relationship or whether it is in a professional way, whatever that may be, pause and listen to the real experience of the person who is coming in to help you in whatever context or area of your life that is. Because they, I think, are going to really be very, very trustworthy. If you listen to the real experience of what this person feels like, rather than being tangled in your head and the past, you're going to move through this. It's like literally you get to bathe in it. It's heavenly. Look at the beautiful colours, the blueness, the moonness, the moon. Stunning. Stunning reading. My beautiful reading number 2 people. Let us now draw a few more cards, please. May we have more information about, well, the coming week for you is looking heavenly, literally joyous. I'm not saying you're in a joyous place to start with. Right here and right now, there may be some doubts, there may be some, oh, can I really trust this, if this person is around you already, or indeed you may still be experiencing a sense of, you know, a lot of restriction or stuff going on around you that doesn't feel as if it's quite working. Nothing's moving forwards, nothing's coming to you. You know, poor Cinderella, that kind of, it's like a dead end, I want to say a dead end job. I mean, you know, actually it's a dead end circumstance with people who are consciously trying to block her progress. And indeed remove her identity in one sense. May we have more information, please? Okay, so we're going to take those 3 cards, and also I want to look at the back. We have Temperance. Okay, lovely. It's a beautiful card. So our card of Temperance, for me, this is really telling you that this is heavenly guided, spiritually guided. This is coming in as a gift for you, that there is, there's spiritual guidance, angelic guidance, guidance from the other side. We've already had a clear message. People on the other side, someone on the other side is absolutely walking with you, holding the light with you. This is a spiritually, heavenly guided relationship. This person is a treasure. And look at this, you know, look at the colours coming in, the blues, beautiful blues coming here. And we see it again. We've got two unicorns, 2 people, the balance, 2 beautiful pots coming in. We then have the Fool, so we have that sense of real new beginnings. Take a risk. Be prepared to take a risk. You're going to leave behind, yeah, look at that. We have the Fool. I mean, this is stunning, isn't it? The Fool and the Death card together. Wow. Seriously, wow. Yeah, seriously, wow. This is a point of absolute new beginnings and transformation, the leaving behind of something. Someone is coming in who will assist you in transforming your world in such an amazing way. But what is so gorgeous is you leave behind something that really has caused you, yeah, or mistrust. I always feel the figure in this card. Look at his face. It's like, do you know, it's almost like not skepticism, but that sense of I've really had enough of this. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm walking away. There's a real sense of walking away from something here. We have the 4, don't get in your own way, and then the 5. Walk away from anything within you that stops you or holds you back. But truly, honestly, whatever has been going on, wow, I mean, it's absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is Cinderella leaving behind this element of the past that has been stopping her, blocking her, holding her back, cramping her style. Oh, reading number 2, I just feel so literally heartfelt is the right word for what I actually physically feel sitting with your reading and your cards and your runes. This feels like a week when you truly receive a blessing. And it's in the form of someone coming in to create that possibility. Your reading is so clear. I am truly reveling in heartfeltness. This leaving behind is absolutely what's needed. It just feels so rich and so warm, and there's a real deliciousness in this reading. I'm thrilled for you, truly thrilled. So don't get in your own way. Get out of your head. Literally, get out of your head. It's time. It's magic. Something is coming in for you like magic that's going to shift and change and transform. This person is a treasure, however and whatever guise they come in. They are the key to moving something forwards in your world of magical transformation, joy. A new dawn, carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. In this instance, carried across the gap, yes, by the wings of heaven, in the form of someone coming in to assist that, to make it possible. It's just heavenly. It really does feel like, yeah, like a dream come true in some way, shape or form. It's certainly the beginning of that. It really is. Whatever that utter delicious, amazing moment person is, and however they are coming in to open a gateway for you. I'm a little blown away by this, to put it mildly. Loving your energy, loving your reading, humbled to be reading for you. Thank you for joining me today. These readings I post every Sunday. They really are here and now and the coming week, what's happening in the week ahead. Beautiful reading number 2, people. Thank you. If you'd like to get notification as soon as I post readings, I do post a pick a card reading on a Tuesday and a Friday as well. If you subscribe and press the little bell icon, all my readings should come into your stream, hopefully, and I do post shorts in between. My main extended readings for all zodiac signs are on a different site. They're on Patreon, which works on donations. You can donate as little or as much as you like, but you can access all the monthly readings, which my zodiac readings are done by the moon month rather than the calendar month, but you can access all of those. And also I do a tutorial every month, so you can access all of the tutorials, present and past, if you decide to go down that road. And also, thank you all of you who've been asking about private readings. I'm not able to offer those, but I do give away a free private reading every single month and a pack of my own oracle cards. Now, if you want to be on my, my computer made a noise. If you want to be on my email list for that prize draw, that monthly prize draw, basically there's like a subscriber email list. It is a subscriber offer. I'll put the link and any other link that might be relevant in that pinned comment with the timestamps and also all the cards I'm using as well. And I'll put it in the description box too. So just scroll down and you should be able to find anything and everything that you need, all the relevant links for you. Wow. I'm just sending you the biggest hug. I'm loving your energy. Tons of love to you, reading number 2, and I look forward to seeing you for another reading. Reading number 3, beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome to your reading. And you have the Emperor's New Clothes, which is in a traditional tarot pack, the card of the Emperor. You have these beautiful runes. You have the rune of fertility, Ingas. And then you have the rune of breakthrough, Degas. I sort of feel, with butterfly here and also the warrior rune, Tewaz, I actually feel like you are about to get a significant breakthrough. You know, that light bulb moment, that aha moment. It's like, oh, well, I can see this so clearly. The Emperor's New Clothes, as a card for the Emperor, it kind of symbolizes what I would see as both the negativity of, let's say, if we think of the principles of masculine and feminine that we have in us each, this is non-gender specific. The negative aspect is all about ego, being swept along by something. And of course, the powerful and positive side of the masculine is to have a very clear directive, to know where you're going with honor, protection, decency, integrity. This is the rune of the warrior. This is the warrior energy, the spiritual warrior. I think something comes to a head or a point of completion. Fertility is a rune that speaks of completion of beginnings, kind of wrapping something up in order to then move forwards and fertilize the ground for your own deliverance, to transform. And we're seeing here in this card, let me show this to you. Can you see all of these people, they have their hands over their eyes. You know, it's like, and then there is this one child, this beautiful, innocent, pure child who speaks the truth, who says how it is. I feel this is that there's a moment of truth around you, a realization that actually is going to become an incredible breakthrough point for you. Now, that moment of realization may be around you already, or it is about to come, but I think it is going to give you a great clarity of direction. It will be the moment, the light bulb moment, the piece of whatever it is, insight, awareness, that it is in itself transformative. It kind of like changes everything. Let's draw more cards for you. Beautiful reading number 3 and see what we have. So let us draw a spirit animal guide for you first. Now, curiously, interestingly enough, I'm actually seeing 2 for you, so I'm going to use them both. The other readings, we've only drawn 1, but we'll do 2 for you. And that's your card, absolutely. And what other oracle cards do we have here for you today? Yeah. Okay, curious. I'm feeling like 2 cards again. Feeling like 2 cards. How interesting. Okay, so we're kind of doubling up on something here. This is really interesting. Let's just go with this energy. So first of all, horse freedom. Oh, I'm loving this. I am loving this. Reading number 3. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and you accomplish your dreams. And then we have moose. Wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Wow. Now this is so interesting because what I want to say is moose energy as well. like an elk, not only do they signify wisdom, but they have stamina. And you have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength, horses, power, freedom. You're going to see something, this breakthrough moment. I almost feel like it's been something that could have been staring you in the face. You know, when you're just rubbing along nicely or cracking on with something, or you're busy doing something, or indeed there's a problem and you've been immersing yourself in the problem, but you haven't come up with a solution, and then you kind of, I don't know, you jump in the shower and bingo, the solution just comes to you. It's the light bulb moment. Something is going to reveal itself, or you're going to reveal something to yourself. You're going to see something and it completes something so that you can move on. And my goodness me, do you move on? You move on massively here. This is what we're seeing. Okay, what do we have here? We have silence, okay. And we have enchantment, okay. Right, this is really, really interesting. Let me just see your angel card as well. You have Angel of Procrastination. Right, okay, so I'm seeing this very clearly. So you've been deliberating. You've not been quite sure about something. You've been muddled, kerfuffled, uncertain as to how to move something forwards, what something really means. It's really interesting with this silence and enchantment. We have a figure sitting still here. I actually feel that, yeah, I sort of said maybe there's been something staring you in the face. Something that in some ways you'd like to think it was obvious, but it kind of isn't. You know, when we get tangled in, it is in dilemma, and we get tangled in decision making. This is saying, get still. Get still, get centered. And sort of, I want to say, allow yourself to receive. We can all enter the enchantment of our own mind. And the enchantment of our own mind can be sometimes magnificent, but you know, sometimes it can literally blind us. We can get into those sort of mind loops where we're going over and over something, or getting into the what if territory, and all we're doing is creating almost a series of calculations that lead us to disaster rather than lead us to the answer. And I am seeing you immersing yourself in a problem, and the time now is to almost put the problem down. This is a very clear message for you this week, for you, my beautiful pile 3 people. Put it down. Don't try to create something. Put it down, be still, and I think, bingo, you'll see clearly. The information will come to you so that you're no longer in that cluttered headspace. Because what we're seeing here, look at this angel of procrastination. The angel is here waiting to guide you, to support you, to tell you, to show you what you need to see. But here she is sitting here with her eyes are closed, her headphones are on. She's in a completely self-contained zone that isn't allowing her to truly see the problem. She can't see the way ahead, but actually this is time to put down, kind of put the head stuff down. This is about getting still in a different way, in a pure way. You know, when we get still, and sometimes when we think, right, I shall just get really, really still and I shall contemplate the problem. This is a time to get still and put the problem down and walk away and get really still, like get empty. Engage with the enchantment of life, of the simplicity. We have the innocent child here in the Emperor's New Clothes, a child who is pure, simple, not her perspectives are not coloured by anybody else's expectations or by whatever society sees to be the norm. Her vision is pure. This is about getting really still, walking outside, and rather than sort of navel gazing into the problem, which we can all do, let's face it, it's just it's just human. This is more about, go outside, sit still and gaze into the wonder of a raindrop on a leaf and just contemplate its beauty and absorb yourself in that in the stillness of the present moment. Okay? Be enchanted. Get still and be enchanted by the very essence of the energy, the universal law, of the beauty, of the teensy-weensiest thing in front of you and around you. And the answer will come. The clarity will come for you. And you will be liberated. And not only will you be liberated, but you're going to be able to, I feel, reach for the stars. I mean, this is what this is saying. Let your head and mind reach to the stars rather than being tangled in any sort of compliance expectations that come from the shoulds and shouldn'ts of life. It's like you're rising above it and beyond it. I think with the rune of fertility, there's sort of something big on its way to you. Let's draw cards and see what else we are shown. Let's now draw our tarot cards. May we please have information for reading number 3. I'm seeing this one as well. And well, I'm going to take these two. This is a lot of cards, but let's go with it. I want to see what's on the bottom of the pack too. Yes, Page of Cups. So there's going to be a point of opening where something quite fresh and new can emerge here. Yeah, a new way of being, a new way of living, a new perspective. What else are we shown with all of these cards? We've got a lot here. So we have Judgment. And look at the ring around her third eye. How interesting. Okay, we have Judgment, and then we have the 8 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, just immerse yourself in the immediacy of the world. I feel like with this 8 of Cups, it's like, I feel like she's bathing in moonlight. She's bathing in the waters of contentment, of the purity of the now. That's really where I'm going with this sort of language. Look at the colouring here, how it aligns with horse freedom and moose wisdom. I feel I want to sit her just here. The colours are beautiful, as are, same colour here with the Page of Cups. That moment of new perspectives, the birth of something. We then have the 4 of Pentacles. This is really a card of guidance that says, don't cling to something. Don't hold on to a past perspective. It's time to really see something and assess something with great clarity here. It's like engaging a different part, either engaging a different part of your brain, but engaging your third eye rather than the practical sort of day-to-day expectations that are the norm. It's kind of like if I'm leaving school, I must go to university, or I'm not saying you should or shouldn't, but it's like sometimes, that's perhaps a bad example, but sometimes there's a preset pathway that we feel, to get from A to Z, there's a clear pathway and it's already fixed. Well, this reading is saying to you it's not fixed. 10 of Wands, don't be burdened by thoughts and don't get tangled in the shoulds and the shouldn'ts here. Don't hold on to expectations. This is a time to see things differently. Yes, look, you have the Devil and you have the Star. What magical cards. This is time for you to break free. This is absolutely time for you to break free. I love this Devil card. And the Star is newfound hope, newfound freedom, newfound treasures. This is a week when I literally think you are going to be given an opportunity to liberate yourself from something that has been holding you back. It's very present, it's right in front of you, it's immediately around you. This is the week when actually you see with clarity, you get out of the clutter of the shoulds and the shouldn'ts, of the expectations of this is how life is supposed to work. And you engage with the enchantment and the magic of possibility, potential, of freedom, and of rising to something that has, I almost feel like this is a pinnacle point when you start to move towards the essence of, I kind of want to say, your fullest potential of who you can really be. Now, you may already have reached your fullest potential in some areas of your life, or so you perceive. But there's definitely another area where you are being invited, and this is the week. This is the week when the breakthrough moment comes, the pivotal turning point arrives. You release and let go of some kind of a cord that's tied you, some kind of an attitude, a perspective, or I do feel like this is the way we're supposed to do it, and you kind of, it's like you get that out of the box solution and think, no, I'm going to do it completely differently, I'm going to do it my way. That really works for me, that song, I'll do it my way. That's definitely around, you know. This is feeling like you're going to do it differently, but from a place of awareness. You don't have to buy into the storylines of others. You know, the Emperor's New Clothes, ultimately he kind of bought into the storyline of some traders who were ultimately in it for a scam. And they convinced him that this was what should be done. This is the way we should do it. You know, we're going to make you this most amazing coat and this cloak and these clothes, and the thread is so fine you can't even see it, it's invisible. You know, it's a bit of a scam, really. But it's being drawn into the climate, the current climate of something that really actually isn't going to be right for you. And you release yourself from that. The breakthrough moment. And you move forwards. So, and that's the Emperor energy, that higher vibrational energy of the divine masculine, honor, integrity, clarity of direction. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Something's coming to a head. Judgment with really good reason. Let's draw some more cards for you, my beautiful pile 3 people. May we have more information, even maybe a sneaky peek. I mean, I can see the energy around you, what's happening. The messages are clear for you, the guidance for the week ahead. May we have a sneaky peek. I am seeing this card for you. May we have a sneaky peek perhaps into where this is actually going for pile 3. I feel one more to come. That's your card. Okay. Wow, 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 and more wow. You have the Empress. Now, when you get the Emperor and the Empress, wow, you are now in the territory of balance. You are in the territory of the amazing world of the balance within you of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It's really interesting in the book that comes with these cards. So these cards are the Inner Child Fairytale Tarot. And in the write-up about the Emperor's New Clothes, there's something in that, if I remember rightly, about the card of the Emperor, to do with the fact that, and I can't remember, it was either, it could have been to do with Egyptian culture, but there's some kind of ancient, very wise peoples. The king who was appointed, you know, the emperor that was appointed, was appointed on the basis of his choice of wife, the Empress, because there was recognition that his worthiness, his honor, his capacity to serve in the right way with the divine masculine would be dependent upon the energy of the divine feminine that he was committed and associated to. So it was like, yeah, the king was basically chosen on the basis of his choice of wife, of Empress, the Emperor and Empress. And here you have the Empress. Wow. Okay, that's a very powerful statement in terms of the breakthrough point where something emerges and is moved forward. Now we have the Page of Cups here. I did say earlier, this is like that light bulb moment where something new and fresh and original can emerge. Actually, what we're seeing in these cards here, we asked for a sneaky peek in the future, is we see these being moved forwards. There's a sense of celebration here. There's a sense of I almost feel like you're the dark horse, you know, that wins the race. You know, if you go to a race and there's a favourite, again, there's an expected outcome or an expected format. And then along comes this complete outsider and just rockets to the finish line, because we're being shown that you're rising to something. Yeah, I think you're going to be the dark horse by doing something differently. You're going to have that aha, that light bulb moment come to you. And my goodness me, the choices that it opens up for you are amazing. I'm seeing versatility again, diversity, tackling things from a variety of different ways and knowing that you can, doing it because you can. And it's interesting, we have this Two of Swords card. Now the Two of Swords in a traditional pack represents often a challenge or a conflict. What I see in this particular pack is the ability to hold both sides of the story and to keep that space of enlightenment, to not be swayed by people's conflictual perspectives and to hold your own, do it your way, being that dark horse in the race. Because we have two swords here. The two swords often represent conflict. In the Two of Swords, they're often depicted as crossing, where there is a conflict and a block. In this pack, we see them as opening up. And look at the headspace, the enlightenment, the vision that comes here. This is so interesting. You know, do keep us posted, my lovely reading number 3 people, you know, in the comments, and, you know, or come back to this reading and keep us posted at a later date as to what this emerges for you, because I am seeing this breakthrough point. It's really clear. The clarity, what in essence, the letting go of procrastination, getting out of this pre-expected way of doing things is going to create, is a phenomenal rocket and an ascension to a position of, you know, kind of significant standing and abundance, really. A liberation, a freedom, a rising up, because you're no longer confined by the stories of others in some way, or the expectations of this is the way we do it, this is the way we, you know, I want to say train the horse, but I sort of don't really want to go in that direction really. But yeah, I feel you are like the dark horse in the race, the outsider that suddenly comes in and you rocket through and you win the race, because you're not approaching something from the same consistent dogmatic viewpoint. And because of that difference, I mean, wow, it is like something significantly opens up for you in a really big way. Beautiful reading number 3 people. Thank you for joining me today, and do keep us posted. Thank you so much for joining me. These readings I do post every Sunday, so do check in every Sunday if you want to tune into the weekly guidance. As I said at the beginning, they're timeless readings. You can always find the right reading for you at any time. I post other pick a card readings with kind of specific subjects, or they're in tune with the moon or the eclipse season or other stuff. Those are on a Tuesday and a Friday, and I also post shorts in between. So if you want to, you know, not really miss any readings as soon as I upload them, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. Thank you all of you who've asked about private readings. I'm not able to do those at the moment. I'm not able to offer any, but I do give away a free private reading every month, and to be on my sort of prize draw list, because it's like me giving back to you guys here on the Moon Magic, in our Moon Magic family, really. I give a free private reading and a pack of my own oracle cards as well. Now my colleague draws the names out of a hat. It is a subscriber offer, and I have a subscriber email list. So basically, if you scroll down through the description box or the pinned comment, you will be able to find all the relevant links to all the different things that I do. If you add yourself to that email list. Once you're on it, you're on it. And I do announce the winners once a month here on YouTube in a video. So keep a watch out for that. And also, if you're interested in my tutorials about learning to read the cards and the runes and my extended readings for all zodiac signs, they are actually on a different site. They're on Patreon. And Patreon works, it's kind of like donations basically. And thank you so much, Patreon family, all of you who are there. Now, it kind of works on donations, and you can give as little or as much as you want. I love that channel, really. The tutorials, I usually post them on YouTube for 48 hours only, but they really are for my Patreon folk. So do check that out if it's of interest to you, either the extended zodiac readings for all signs or the tutorials, because once you're on there, you can scroll back down through any of the tutorials over time and access them all. So beautiful reading number 3, people. I am thrilled that this breakthrough is coming. I am sending you all the love in the world. Have an amazing week, and I look forward to seeing you for another reading really soon.